Okay, and will it have multiplayer?
Yes.
Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer video. So I've made a couple of videos talking about this subject matter already. We discussed Activision's official statement as to why there is no multiplayer present in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and as to why there is just a campaign, because they said that it would split up the player base and they'd rather have people playing Modern Warfare as opposed to splitting it up into two divisions, people playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer and people playing Modern Warfare's multiplayer. And they said in exchange they're going to be bringing a lot more remastered maps from Modern Warfare 1, 2 and 3 into Modern Warfare 2019. However, I'd heard from my sources that Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is pretty much finished. It's pretty much done. However, they're still playtesting it. It's still being tested on, whether that is for balancing issues or whatever else it may be. It is still a thing and it still exists, and due to the fact that it is still being tested on, it means that Activision's statement about them having no interest whatsoever to eventually release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer was simply a lie. They are unsure about when and if they are going to release it, but it is pretty much finished, and a lot of other people and I think that no way they're just going to waste all of that dev time. Well, there has been also recent rumors about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer releasing entirely inside of Modern Warfare 2019, and that could be a way that they limit splitting up the player base. Anyways, I was recently sent some interesting information from a guy called Tay over on Twitter. Now, I will leave a link to a music video down in this video's description from Clockwork Productions. He was one of the guys who helped get this recording that I'm about to play for you guys. But as you guys know, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered has been leaked ever since 2018. Back when it was initially leaked that it would be campaign only, however the game has just been delayed for years upon years. It's been getting worked on since 2016 or something like that. It's been finished for a very long time, or pretty much finished should I say, and essentially they called Activision support and they managed to get some statements from Activision support in terms of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer, and they confirmed that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be coming out and that it would be containing a multiplayer. Now obviously a lot of people who work for support, they often don't hear much, they don't have that much information to go off of, so it is possible that maybe this was just a guess or they were mistaken, because as we've seen with support in the past, sometimes they don't exactly know what they are talking about, and he did sound somewhat confused, so we shouldn't take this as being 100% confirmed. However, for those of you guys who still want hope that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer may eventually release, I guess this gives you guys an extra bit of hope. However, as I was saying, it should still be taken with a grain of salt because of the fact that often support for studios and companies do spread misinformation, but at the same time there could be a chance that they may have heard something as well. So I'm going to play a mashup of the call for you guys right now. I won't play it in its entirety because there's a lot of pauses and blanks and stuff like that, but I'm going to play just the most important parts. Now I do want to say, if multiplayer is eventually releasing, a lot of people are asking me about a release date and stuff like that. I think if it is to come out, I don't think it's going to be for a while yet. The reason being is because Activision said that they have no plans to release multiplayer thus far. Now obviously that can change in the future and they can release it in the future, and if it is still being tested on, they are clearly thinking about it, and I do honestly believe that they released the campaign to get community feedback and that would determine about whether they release it, and maybe as I was saying they're figuring out a way to get it working in Modern Warfare 2019 to help lessen splitting up the player base, but I honestly don't think it could release for a while yet. And obviously Call of Duty 2020 could potentially be delayed, that is made by Treyarch, due to the coronavirus, and if that is the case then they could definitely maybe release it then instead, maybe this winter or maybe even sometime next year. But I don't see it coming out in a few weeks time like some people have been speculating, because then Activision would be seen as being outright liars. Now a guy who is a Call of Duty VIP called Keith has been saying some interesting stuff over on Twitter recently that I have covered in previous videos, and I know other YouTubers such as Skizalax have been talking about this as well, but he did recently recently say something interesting on Twitter saying I'd rather have a split community that thrives and is happy than a huge community that is miserable because of one decision. And I agree with that sentiment right there, and I think a lot of the community do as well. At the end of the day, more is better. And I guess Activision are still just trying to figure out how exactly they're going to release the microtransactions in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer, because Modern Warfare's microtransactions are selling really well and they probably don't want to take players away from that. And that could be another reason as to why we have not seen multiplayer yet. Anyways, enough rambling. I'm finally going to play for you guys the call that is talking to Activision support. Again, take this with a grain of salt, but it's definitely an extra piece of information to give you guys some hope if you are still excited for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer. So anyways, sit back, relax, and enjoy the call. Once again, I will have a link down in this video's description to the music video if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, since they actually helped this call actually happen. So I thought I would show my support to them for helping me out in bringing this information to the community. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the call.
I checked and it looks like we've not yet released the plans.
Oh, okay. And one last question. Will you guys be having multiplayer?
Okay, so this whole call is Modern Warfare 2.
Yes, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Will you guys be releasing it in the future?
Yeah.
Okay, and will it have multiplayer?
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
So.
What do you mean you believe?
Well, I mean, I don't have all the information. I'm not I'm not the CEO.
No. Yeah, I understand, but I'm saying because yeah, but you understand.
Knowledge.
I'm not really sure exactly who said it. I think it was Activision that said that there would be campaign only.
No, a leaker said that.
Or actually no, maybe it was a leaker that said it. I'm not really sure, but all I know is, I mean, if there's no multiplayer, like would you buy it if there was no multiplayer? I know you're not CEO, but I know you have a little bit of power to to talk to CEO. So if you can get this message across, multiplayer is needed, or nobody will be buying that video game. and I know you understand completely that multiplayer is needed. You understand?
Yeah, I think that you shouldn't listen to what people are saying online and just wait for the official release.
That's exactly what I've been trying to tell my friends, but they're a little anxious, and it's getting a little out of hand. So I really just wanted to call and make sure, because I mean I've been trying to tell them that every game has multiplayer. Why would they release with no multiplayer? But they're getting a little scared,
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, I feel like your friends are jumping to conclusions. So.
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, you have a fantastic day.
Hey guys, just to conclude this video, I just want to give an update on the membership system that I mentioned within my last video. So obviously, YouTube has a members system. You can become a member of the channel simply by clicking the join button on the channel, or you can head over to the link down in this video's description. Now, I believe if you are on mobile, if you click that link, it will redirect you to a random channel. So you will need to go over to a PC or laptop, and then that link should redirect you correctly if you want to become a member of the channel. I don't really know why it doesn't work on mobile properly. I currently have 3 different tiers set up for different prices, and I do want to thank 4 new members who have joined the channel, who are Murder Blast, Mark H, Adam, and also Ollie. A huge thank you to those guys who have become members of the channel just recently. So right now I have 3 different tiers, each which offer different things. I have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And what I'm planning to do for members is I'm going to be having a lot of exclusive content going out for members. Now, I did mention this within my video the other day, and a lot of people were saying in the comments that I shouldn't be locking content behind a paywall or anything like that, but that is not the case at all. If you specifically listen to what I was saying, basically, the exclusive content that's going to be going out for members is going to be content that's different from the regular content on my channel, because for the most part, I mainly make news videos or tutorials and stuff like that when a new game releases, so all of that content is obviously time sensitive. If I don't get it out quick, it will obviously not perform as well on YouTube. It won't get as many views because it will be late information. So the early content that may be for memberships, basically it's going to be content that is not time sensitive, and it might just be things that are random videos that I wouldn't usually make, and I have simply made just because of the fact that I'm starting up and using this membership system, because I've had members for my channel for quite some time. So obviously CPM rates have dropped massively exclusively on YouTube due to obviously the economy collapsing and stuff like that, since everyone is on lockdown and stuff like that. Some videos are down like 90%, so I figured now would be a good time to actually start utilizing this membership system, because essentially this means that I can provide exclusive content for you guys. But I know some people who want to become a member won't want to do it to get any content in return. They may just want to support me, and that's totally fine as well, but I want to actually give something in return. So as I was saying, I am going to be doing exclusive content, some of which will be early content, so I might release it a day or two early, or maybe a week early or something like that, but it won't be news related videos, and those videos will still be going out for free for everyone. This is just early access to videos that I wouldn't usually make on the channel. And what I am planning on doing is I am going to be making some content that's just going to be coming out for members and won't be going up on the channel. And the reason for that is because I don't think that this type of content fits my channel, because obviously I just post Call of Duty news and informational videos, but from time to time I have a video idea, but I don't think it will get many views if I post it on my channel. For example, it may be on another game, or it may be a video that is late, or it may be a piece of information that I just do not think will do well on the channel. Even if it is Call of Duty related, I don't think it will get many views. So that type of thing I may put up on the membership system so you guys can get extra content. And another thing that I am thinking of is putting up content that doesn't make the main channel. Sometimes, and this is very rare, I will make a video and then it doesn't get uploaded onto my main channel because I don't think it is good enough. So sometimes I may provide that content for members only because I don't think it would fit the regular channel. And other content that I plan on posting are behind the scenes videos, so I'm going to be having videos showing my editing process, maybe even recording or something like that. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do that just yet. And also, before videos go live, I will be putting previews of them, not always, but just the odd time. I will be putting previews of them exclusively for members as well. I will also be using the membership system to interact a lot more, so I will be replying to a lot of people on there. I know I already reply to a lot of people on Twitter anyways. I do reply to DMs and stuff like that, but I do plan on replying to all members. I would, if I could, reply to everyone in the comment section of my videos, but obviously I get way too many comments to get back to everyone, and also the comment section is just filled with a load of negativity and stuff like that, so I tend to avoid it nowadays. So yeah, I will also be putting up images on the community tab that will just be for members and stuff like that, which will just be of random news updates or different previews. I'll be doing community posts with news and stuff like that. I know I do that on Twitter anyways, but sometimes I hear leaks and stuff like that I will not put on Twitter or on a video because of the fact that I am not certain on it just yet. So I may put that information out on my community tab, information that I don't think is set in stone and I still need to verify, but I might put it on the community tab to let you guys know ahead of time before it gets verified, or it may not even get verified. It may end up being not true. If so, I will update obviously on the community tab accordingly. So yeah, those are some ideas that I have had, and yeah, a huge thank you to everyone who has become a member of the channel. I just thought I would give you guys this quick little update.